Hey there, I'm Chris Brisson, one of the co-founders of CallLoop, and in this video I'm going to walk you through basically a whole overview of what CallLoop is. Everything from a list to campaigns, follow-ups, broadcasts, searching subscribers, importing, unsubscribing, and a lot of neat little tricks along the way. So the first thing you'll see when you create your account is a default list. Now we actually went ahead and created this for you. And so what you can do is you can go ahead and edit this, delete this. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and edit this default list. Okay, and so what a list does is a list is where we're going to store your subscribers, whether it's customers, prospects, a group, an organization, whatever it may be. This is where you're going to store them. So in this case, I'm just going to call this, let's say, CallLoop users. And what we can do, since CallLoop integrates with a platform such as Constant Contact, Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, iContact, Infusionsoft, or a custom platform, you can select one of these. So I'm just going to go down real quick. Constant Contact, you can simply put in your username, password, and what will happen is we'll populate the lists, and CallLoop will then connect CallLoop to your list, and as long as you're grabbing phone numbers, we're going to sync that over to your CallLoop list. And same thing goes for GetResponse, MailChimp, iContact. Now Aweber, what you'd simply do is create your thank you URL and some connection here with your Aweber phone field. Now there's a tutorial for Aweber. There's also a tutorial for all the other platforms as well. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and set up a custom one. And so what custom means is it's a little more developer friendly, which actually, you know what, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to go ahead and select no provider. And so we're going to create this list, or actually edit this list. So we'll go back to lists, and as we can see, it's CallLoop users. So what we can then do is, first of all, we don't have any subscribers. So if we're using Aweber or one of those platforms as subscribers joined our email newsletter, granted they give us a phone number, we would be able to store that contact. So in this example, I'm just going to go ahead and add a contact. So I'll go ahead and put Chris. And so what we can do is we can actually put them on a follow-up campaign, or we can just set them up for broadcast only. So this we're just going to put for broadcast only, and a follow-up campaign. I'll show you what that is in a little bit. We'll click this, and we're going to add this subscriber. And so then what we can do is we can go to search, and we'll see the subscriber has been added. Okay, there's my information, and there's my mobile phone number. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a broadcast. Now going back to subscribers, if you have a list of contacts you'd like to import, what you would do is simply download this template. It's a CSV, and you can put your first name, last name, email address, and phone number, and simply import those contacts into CallLoop. You can set them up for broadcasts only, which are one-time messages, or if you have follow-up set up, it will put them into the follow-up campaign. So right now we're just going to go ahead and what we're going to do is actually set up a follow-up message. And so what a follow-up is basically when a new subscriber comes in to that list, you can set up a sequential series of voice and text messages. So for example, immediately when they sign up, we can send them a welcome text or a welcome voice broadcast. Or on day 3, we want to send them another text message alerting them about maybe a special offer, a webinar, a teleseminar, or maybe a special bonus for simply being on the list. So this can be used in a lot of various ways. And so what we'll do, we're just going to call this a welcome aboard text message. And so what we want to do is we want to send this immediately. Now we can select send later. So for example, maybe 3 days after they sign up at 11 a.m. Eastern time, I want to send them a welcome text. But in this one, we're just going to send this immediately. And so what we can do here is if they sign up between this kind of threshold here, they will get the text message. So for example, I want to go, let's say 9 to 7 p.m. So if they sign up between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 in the morning, we want to be able to send them a text message. Now, if they sign up at 3 in the morning, we're going to then send that text message at 9, okay? And so that we built that into the system to basically, protect you. I mean, you don't want to be sending messages at 3, 4 in the morning, right when they subscribe, and that type of stuff. So we give it the option to do that. Now, if you want to send it whenever, you would just do 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that's basically 24 hours there. So for this one, we're just going to do 9 to 7, and I want to do this every day, right? So if they sign up on a Monday or they sign up on a Saturday, they're going to get this immediate text message. Now, if I just want to do this, Monday through Friday, they're going to get the messages if they sign up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. If they sign up on Saturday or Sunday, they're going to get the message on Monday. And so you can use this in a lot of various ways, right? So maybe you want to send this out at a certain time, but we're going to go ahead and click next. And so now what we can do is we can create a voice broadcast or create a text message. And a voice broadcast, we will send a broadcast with your phone number. So if you want to put 866-230-3837, you can go and put that there. If you have an audio uploaded, it will select an audio, or you can simply upload your MP3. Now, we recommend using a platform like Audacity right now to record your voice broadcast. If you want to do a text message, all you would do is simply type it in here. So you could type, hey, first name, and these personalization tags, what these do is if you get your subscriber's first name, last name, email, or phone number, you can simply put that into this message here. So, hi Chris, thanks for signing up. Here's an exclusive report for my text subscribers. Go to, and then you might want to put a short URL, right? So like bit.ly dot whatever it is. And so you can create that text. Now I'm going to go ahead and click submit, and you can write whatever you want here, but again, a text message is 140 characters. And so we attach all the text to stop, all the specific language you need to stay compliant. And so now your follow-up is set up, but it's not active. And so what you can do to activate is click send, and it's going to ask you if you want to go active with it. So first what I want to do is we want to go ahead and test this message. So we can put in our phone number here, and we can put in my name. So I'm going to go ahead and put Chris. I'll put our last name, and I'm just going to put email address. Okay. And so we'll click send test message. And so what this is going to do is send me a test message. Okay. And so literally within a couple seconds, I will get that test message, and I'll be able to see, hi Chris, thanks for signing up, or whatever I wrote there. And so if you're ready to activate it, you can click send. If not, you can go back and edit that. And so for this one, we're going to go ahead and click send. And so this is active. And so new subscribers that come in are going to get this text message. And so if we want to set up another follow-up, we can set, again, on day 4, get this other message. Day 5, whatever we want to do there. So we're going to go ahead and go back to follow-ups. So follow-ups is set up. Now, a broadcast is basically a one-time broadcast. So if we want to send a mass bulk text message or voice broadcast to our list, this is what we would use. Follow-ups is really for building out kind of either a sales funnel, right, or an automated kind of sequence. Or if you want to reach out to people immediately, you can do that as well. And so your broadcast name, you can send it immediately, you can send it later, and simply create that there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you audios. Okay, and so how to upload an audio. You'd simply just put a title here, choose audio, and go ahead and upload that. and that will create your audio. And so that is an overview of how Call Loop works. Now, if you want to see your subscribers again, what you can do is just click search, and you can go back here and actually edit their information. So if you want to change their name or add a name, you can do that. And we'll go ahead and search. And if you want to unsubscribe them, you just click stop. If you want to delete them from your system, you would do that and click save. And as far as the credit system goes, so it's 1 credit for text message and then 1 credit for a 60-second voice. And so what I recommend is setting up the auto charge account. And so what auto charge does is it will virtually guarantee your credits to remain above, but also guarantee that your messages get sent. So what you want to do is set up a threshold, right? So if it falls below 200 credits, issue $30, and you can put your credit card. And so you don't have to consistently, think about or even worrying if your messages are being sent out. You just set this up once, and it'll automatically charge you to stay above credits. And so that's basically it. Now, again, if you have a different list provider, in here you'll find a video on how to set this up. For example, Aweber, GetResponse, there's a video as well. So that's the getting started. That's how to set it up. But we always recommend, especially when building a mobile list or a text list, to create a follow-up text message. And the reason for that is in 6 months or whenever you get around to it, sending a text message to that people is not wise to send it later down the road. You really want to get them let them know that they're on a text list as well. And so it's best to set up a follow-up immediately to do that. So thanks so much. Hope this helps. And if you have any questions, please let me know.